us damn street niggas, we ain't really comfortable with all of that damn. What you trying to say?
Do what you do, baby.
I want to congratulate. I seen to come up through the mud. You feel me?
Real
yeah. I'm saying, like I said, I used to be top. I'm one of the ones. When that nigga said he had a phone, his whole juice, man, I'm looking at the screen like preach, cause I was on the phone with him. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying?
Speak that not the general. 2 knows of the podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah. And as you can see, you heard me. It's another installment. I know y'all ain't seen it in a minute, you heard me. I've been busy, you heard me. It's the Ghetto Twins this week, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me release this thing to the thing. All right, there we go. Yeah, you heard me. So, like I said, it's the Ghetto Twins, you feel me? You can see the background, you heard me. You know, prominent rap artists in the New Orleans rap scene, you heard me? So we gonna get right into it, you know what I'm saying? Boom. The Ghetto Twins, which real names was Toya and Tramita Jupiter, you heard me? Born in the Ninth Ward of New Orleans. The twins was no stranger to the streets, you heard me? So when they say Ghetto Twins, you heard me? They really mean Ghetto Twins, like they name really, you know, authenticates them. They it's all real. Everything they speak about is what they've been through, not what they saw. And they just put it in the song, put a beat on it, and let that bitch run, you heard me? So, boom. The twins was no strangers to the street life, you heard me? Their dad died before they were the age of 10. So that left them in the cruel world growing up in the streets of the Ninth Ward, you heard me? Without a father figure, you heard me? But they was always singing and shit, singing, rapping, what they want around the house and the neighborhood, you heard me? For as long as they could remember, they wanted to do the entertainment thing, like since babies, you know what I'm saying? That's all they wanted to do. That's all that influenced them was the streets and rap, you know what I'm saying? They really from the Ninth Ward, you heard me? If y'all don't know what the Ninth Ward is, you heard me? As downtown, you heard me? It's real, you know what I'm saying? Just like the rest of the city, but you know downtown. I am from the 8th Ward, so I'm gonna rep that downtown, you heard me? Downtown is you know, it's a wall. It's a wall down here, and it's been a wall down here. So y'all need to stop blaming the mayor. But that's another segment, you heard me? Boom. As long as they can remember, they wanted to be in the industry, you heard me? Inspired by Aretha Franklin and Anita Baker, which their mama used to listen to, you know what I'm saying? But as they rap influences, you heard me? They listen to Salt and Pepper, NWA, Scarface, and the Ghetto Boys, you heard me? By high school, TLT was already a single mother, you heard me? And the two at this point decided to put their music dreams away and get with the program, you heard me? Get with what they described as the reality, you heard me? And that was hustling, you know what I'm saying? Jumping in the game, you heard me? You know, getting it how they live, you heard me? The Ghetto Twins, for real, you dig? So boom, they jumped off in the game, you heard me? And quickly they showed the men, the women, and the city of New Orleans, you heard me? That they was ready for this shit, you heard me? Ready for anything. Just wasn't all raps and rhymes, you heard me? They really were living like that, and they put their foot in the ground, you heard me? And they you know what I'm saying? They walk like giants, you heard me? And the streets was, you know, they was ready for the streets, ready for the problems in the streets, and they dealt with it, you heard me? We like to call that living life on life terms here in New Orleans, you heard me? But rest in peace, Soldier Slim, you understand me? But it's a short time after that, you heard me? You already know, you heard me? They got caught up, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if a nigga ratted on them, I don't know if they got hot, I don't know if, you know, they just got pulled over or whatever, but they end up getting locked up, you understand me? But while that time when they was locked up, you heard me? They really had some time to think on what they really wanted to do. You understand me? Reflect on their life, what they wanted to do, and the direction that they wanted to go. Their next move, you know what I'm saying? you know, when they came home, you heard me, you know, but throughout the hustling, throughout the game, throughout all the hardships, and throughout the jail time, they never stopped doing music. You know what I'm saying? Writing music, rapping for people in the jail. You know how that be on it. You know what I'm saying? The little chest thing, you heard me. They had gong shows while they were locked up, you heard me. So I'm guessing, you understand me, that's like talent shows or whatever, you heard me, you know, getting in front of the rest of the tip or the rest of the, you know what I'm saying, and rapping, you know, showing your talents, you heard me. Y'all already know. So when they was released, you know what I'm saying, and shortly after they released, you heard me, they began working with Leroy Precise Edwards, you heard me, producer, and as y'all know, you heard me, the co-owner of Big Boy Records, you know what I'm saying? Boom. In 1994, they released their first album, Surrounded by Criminals, you heard me? And that album, you heard me, is what the twins call reality rap. You understand me? That mean like they living what they talking about. They rapping what they rapping how they live, and they live how they rap. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no fake shit. It wasn't no studio gangster type shit. It wasn't just put no words on a motherfucking beat. You heard me? It was real life, real reality. And if they spoke it, they done it. If they done it, they spoke it. You heard me? It was all real. You heard me? You know, being from New Orleans, that's like a must. You know what I'm saying? They don't got too many studio gangsters down here. We not gonna really accept a person, and I know it's not right, or it may sound crazy, but we not gonna really accept a rapper. You know what I'm saying? That's not really living what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Now that's just how we is down here, and I'm sure a lot of places is like that too. You heard me? We don't want to hear that shit if you ain't living it. You know what I'm saying? Because you just spread negative energy that don't even much need to be spread, and you putting out a message that don't need to be put out if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, living what you talk. You heard me? You can't just talk about the shit. You gotta live the shit, because you can only pretend for so long. You heard me? Especially down here. Uh, Niggas got ways to expose you. You know what I'm saying? Life has ways to expose you. If you don't belong in that life is gonna get rid of you. You know what I'm saying? That life gonna get rid of you if you do belong in it, right? But if you weak, and it's a lot of vultures down here, a lot, and they specialize in finding a weak point in the person. So if you got any weak points in you, especially in jail down here, and you talking that shit, you heard me? You gonna have to walk it how you talk it, dog. You know, you just gonna be exposed, and you ain't gonna be never able to rap again. You heard me? But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, they only rapped about what they was about. You know what I'm saying? And TLT even been shot and stabbed before. You heard me? The first single offer in that water was Responsibility. You heard me? Which is for many women. You know what I'm saying? Responsibility. They dropped it for the women. You know, they represented a lot for the women, because they feel like the women were stereotyped, and they were supposed to act a certain way or be a certain way or present themselves a certain way. But the Ghetto Twins was like, man, fuck all that. You understand? We thugging, we ghetto, and that's how they coming, and that's how they gonna get us when we coming. You heard me? And that's how we got them. Get they straight thugging. You know what I'm saying? But Responsibility was for the sisters. You heard me? Because you know, they go through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the women. Shout out to the married women. Shout out to the single mothers. Shout out to the mothers that got a daddy that don't do shit. Shout out to all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, this is Women's Awareness Month. So that's why I picked the Ghetto Twins. You heard me? So, you know, we bring awareness to the women. And you know we like that on the Two NOLA podcast. And by the way, speaking of big ups to the women, you understand me? We will be kicking off Women's Week. You understand me? March 25th. You heard me? You already know it. Y'all already know it's the third edition. You know what I'm saying? We already had two. You know I do it every 3 months. So it's going on in 3 months. You heard me? March 25th. And we going to kick it off. You heard me? Women's Week. You heard me? Where we pick up the women. Bring on all women guests for that week. You know what I'm saying? We, you know what I'm saying? Interview them. we uplift the women, we big up the women, you know what I'm saying? We just appreciate women, you heard me? Not just in that week and not just in this month. We always uplifting the women, but we take here at the Two NOLA podcast, you understand me? We take a week every 3 months to big up the women. So big ups to the women, and y'all don't forget March 25th is the start of the third edition of Women's Week. You feel me? So boom, you heard me? Like I said, responsibility was for the women, you know what I'm saying? Because they go through shit with their kids, fathers. They go through shit in life, you know what I'm saying? They go through abuse. They go through mental and physical abuse, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, niggas ain't taking care of their kids or whatever. So they put their thoughts about that on a song, and that motherfucker was a hit. You understand me? So you know, jealous hoes. You heard me? Was about the niggas and the niggas and the women that they got into it with and had problems with when they was in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, it's reality rap. That's what they call it. Everything that they say, they bout, they lived it. It's not what they sing. It's not what they heard. It's straight up gangster. It's ghetto. They ghetto twins. And that's how they came on the track. You heard me? Straight ghetto, straight raw, straight real. They gave it to them raw. Rest in peace, Soldier Slim. You understand me? Like I say, jealous hoes, you know what I'm saying? That speak on the problems they had with the women and the men in the game. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, niggas are hate on women too. You feel me? A hater gonna hate on anything positive, anything doing something, anything doing better than them, anything that they feel could potentially be better than them. They gonna hate on you. You heard me? If they see something in you that they don't see in themselves, you understand me? There's a lot of reason that these old bitch ass niggas and these old stupid assholes be hating on a nigga. You heard me? But you know, so that's why they did that one. Now, mama's hurting. You heard me? Now, a lot of people ask, is this a true story? Is it about one of the twins? Is it about their friend? Or is it just some rhymes? The reality rap, y'all. Reality rap, that means that they're not rapping about what they sing. They're not rapping about what they heard. They're rapping about what they went through. You understand me? So Mama's Hurting is a real true story about a close friend of them that they had that was in the game. You know what I'm saying? And she was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and her baby got killed. You know what I'm saying? You know, rest in peace to that young lady who got killed. That song was true for all the people that asked and for everybody that wanted to know that didn't know. That song was true. You know what I'm saying? So the twins, they just felt like God, that was God's way of her, of showing her that she needed to do something else because the child died directly because of her being in the wrong place, because of her being in the game, you know what I'm saying? Selling whatever they were selling, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. It may have been a setup, you know what I'm saying? It may have been a drug deal going bad and she had the girl and whatever, woo de woo. But they said they figured that that was God telling her to get out the game, you understand? But she didn't do that. She went back and she killed the nigga who killed her child. I don't blame her for that. I'm not advocating violence and I'm not upholding violence, right? But come on now. Somebody kill your child, you ain't really worried about no justice and seeing them go to jail and all that. Yeah, if they get caught and they do life, then it's cool. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to deal with whoever they gotta deal with for the rest of their life while they locked up. Ain't nothing you can do about that. But you know what I'm saying? Nowadays niggas is ratting. Niggas is ratting, niggas is getting off the shit. Niggas is you know, that's the main thing right now. Niggas fucking ratting. You understand me? So, you know, but unfortunately she went back and she killed the dude, you know what I'm saying? But the twins, they was like they felt it and they understood it because um they'll do that time for their child too. And that's coming from you know what I'm saying, Dave Miles. You heard me? And you know, like I said, rest in peace to that young lady that was killed and free that woman that went back and killed the man who killed her child. I don't see nothing wrong with that. An eye for an eye, tit for tat is in the Bible. You understand me? So that's what it is. You heard me? That's how I'm rocking. I agree with what she did. I'm not, like I said, I'm not advocating for violence and I'm not upholding it. But somebody kill your child, I mean, that's a child, man. That's your child that came from you. That either came from out your womb, out your nut sacks. you're gonna feel some type of way. You're gonna feel some type of way if a nigga kill your little partner. So of course you're gonna feel some type of way if somebody kill your child. You know what I'm saying? So, that was a true story that answered the question. You know what I'm saying? Now, what a way to go, right? That was about another close friend that they was in the game with. You heard me? Unfortunately, they lost her too. You know what I'm saying? Something happened with somebody, the boyfriend or whatever. You heard me? And they come back and kill everybody. They killed the young lady. They killed her mama, and they killed. Let me see. Hold up. Yeah, they killed the young lady. They killed the baby, and they killed her. You know what I'm saying? These babies getting killed. Y'all gotta know what y'all signing up for when y'all getting this shit. Ain't no rules. Nobody ain't gonna be like, oh, she with her, he or she with their kids. Niggas ain't doing that. If you done a nigga something, you heard me? Nigga gonna get you. Whether you with your mama, your grandma, your child, whatever. And guess what? The witness gotta go too. So whoever you with, they gotta get them too. Cause niggas ain't wearing masks. You heard me? Niggas coming bare face, broad daylight, and they dropping their nuts and they emptying the clip. So rest in peace to the young lady. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the young lady that lost her life. And her whole family, you feel me? But it was a boyfriend, you heard me? Her boyfriend got into it with somebody. The nigga came back, you heard me, and killed everybody. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, y'all got to be aware of who y'all around. You understand me? Everybody want to be like, oh, stop the violence. Oh, it's the kids and kids. Yes, that shit is wrong. But at the same time, ladies, know what your old man, your little boo, your little trade, whatever the fuck y'all want to call these niggas, know what they into. And if you know what they into, you act accordingly. You know what they into, that's up to him to be a man. Like, y'all so worried about, oh, tell me if you got an old man. Tell me if you're married. Nah, nigga. Tell me if you beefing. You heard me? Tell me if a nigga looking for you and want you. You heard me? Tell me if I could ride with you. You understand me? Tell me is if I have my child around you, or is my child in danger, or we in danger. You see what I'm saying? Shit like that, you heard me? So, but the same dude that killed their whole family, the twins said it easily could have been them. They could have easily been in the building because that was a close friend of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? Like I said, boom. Hold up, y'all. Find my way. All right, so boom. And so they dropped them, right? And they took a little break. You understand me? They took a little break from hold on, y'all. Let me catch my plate. Boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah, so boom. They ended up signing with Rap a Lot. You heard me? And let me see. They end up signing with Rap a Lot Records and No Tribe Records. You know what I'm saying? They put out 3 albums under them. You're under Rap a Lot. In That Water in 1997. No Pain, No Gain in 1998. And Got It On My Mind, you heard me, in 01. Then they disappeared from the rap game, you heard me, for personal reasons. I don't know why, you feel me? Nobody really know why but them, you feel me? But, you know what I'm saying, they resurfaced and, you know what I'm saying, they resurfaced and they started doing back music, but I'm going to get to that because I'm skipping shit, you heard me? Yeah, like I said, they disappeared for personal reasons, you heard me? And then they resurfaced. I'm going to get to that, too, you heard me? So, boom. Like I said, the dude that came back and killed the friend and the friend mama and the friend baby, that was a mutual friend of the whole clique. So like they said, they could have easily got they could have easily got caught up in that because they could have easily been over there. You heard me? Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Shit real down here. They are killing everybody, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta watch who y'all around. Y'all gotta watch who y'all be with. Y'all gotta watch who they be with because niggas ain't playing, though. And then over money, niggas will lose love, bro. Like I know y'all, rest in peace, Slim. That's another thing Slim said. But you heard me. niggas lose love over that dollar bill, dog. And people think that, oh, this person will never do this to me, or that person will never do that to me. Man, nigga gonna do it. Nigga gonna do it, and then, you know what I'm saying, be at your funeral hugging your mama, or be at your funeral carrying your casket, crying and everything, knowing that they put them bullets in your head or whatever they did to kill you. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is cutthroat, you heard me? So, you know what I'm saying? They was also close with dude, you know what I'm saying? And could have been in the house with them when that shit happened, you heard me? But as the twins say, you know, that's life, you heard me? That's part of that reality rap, you know what I'm saying? So they said, you know, fuck that industry shit. In that water is 14 songs of straight reality. You know what I'm saying? Straight real shit, you heard me? Straight ghetto shit, you feel me? You see, you know what I'm saying? It offers to the young ladies, you know what I'm saying, in that life, you know, to learn from the mistakes that they made in hopes that a young lady could listen to that and either know how to move or don't move that way at all. You know what I'm saying? So the ghetto twins, they really put on for the women. You know what I'm saying? They represented for the women. They've been in that life. They've been on both sides of that life. They came up in that life and they know it's hard out here for a woman, you heard me? So they represented for the women in every way, you heard me? You know, like I said, they put out their music to learn from their mistakes, uh, to speak what they went through in order to help other females going through that same thing. That's real. You know what I'm saying? They could tell you, they say they could tell you about the highs and the lows of the game. You know what I'm saying? They could tell you about prison. They could tell you about coming home, life after prison. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, just listen to them. You know what I'm saying? Those they were one of my favorite groups of New Orleans. You understand me? My favorite song from them is Mama's Hurting Baby, but at the same time, that responsibility was a motherfucker too. You understand me? I think they had, was that the one with Mia X on it? I think it was. I think it was. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the one with Mia X on it. I don't know. I don't want to just, you know, rep and just throw shit out there just to be throwing shit out there. But I think that was the one with Mia X on it, you dig? So boom. Uh mission best is to reach our sisters who want help. All women, they wouldn't want their enemies. They trying to help all women. They say they wouldn't even want their enemies going through what they went through. You know what I'm saying? That's real. You know, God say pray for your enemies. That's a hard thing to do for me because they enemies, and I'm still learning about that. But they put that music out for to help other women because they didn't want to see their enemies going through what they went through. I think that's real. You know what I'm saying? I think that's some real two NOLA shit. You feel me? Shout out to the ghetto twins. You heard me? They they are New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? They help put our rap that our especially the women in New Orleans. You heard me? Her, Mia X, you know, other away from the bounce music, like the gangster rap. They help put the women of New Orleans on the map. They help put New Orleans on the map. They represented for New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? In their raps, they brought you into New Orleans, into that life. And you know, they did that and they painted a picture through their music and everything that they said. You could bet your motherfucking bottom dollar that they've been through it. You heard me? Like I said, you heard me. This has been another installment of Two NOLA Hip Hop History. It was on the Ghetto Twins, you know what I'm saying? They real. Shout out to them. Both of them still living. Both of them healthy. You know what I'm saying? They still in this rap shit. You feel me? They came back at the House of Blues, I think in 2008, and they started opening up for Mystical. You heard me? And with that particular with their return, man, they fresh with the DJ, so they rocked that bitch, and they put their foot right back in the game where they was when they left out that motherfucker. Like I said, shout out to all the women. This is Women's Awareness Month. You heard me? Shout out the Ghetto Twins. Shout out all the women, single mamas, married women, you know, women who baby daddy can get right, you know what I'm saying? Keep going to jail or just don't take care of their fucking kids. And y'all going through that. Shout out to the kids coming up in single parent homes. I know that's hard because I'm a product of a single parent home. You know, it ain't always the parents' fault. You understand? They can't be around 24/7. Like I said, it's hard out here for women because men, they could kind of defend themselves more better than women can. You know what I'm saying? And the Ghetto Twins brought that shit that they went through. They put it on a song and they got rich off it. You know what I'm saying? They got rich off of their pain. They turned their pain into money, and that's the objective. You know what I'm saying? You always got to turn a negative into a positive, and a pocket and keep that positive. Keep it from playing this other negative. You hear me? So shout out the Ghetto Twins. Shout out all the women. Like I said, March 25th, kick off Women's Week. You heard me? And that's how I'm coming. You understand me? It's Pete That Nut the General to NOLA the podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah, it's another edition, you heard me, of New Orleans hip hop history with Pete That Nut the General. Yeah.